Ever wondered what secrets history didn't want you to know? Let's dig them up. Welcome to Hourglass Archive, the channel that turns back time to uncover the strangest, lost, and most mind-bending true stories you were never taught in school. From experiments gone wrong, to ancient technologies that shouldn't exist, to secret operations that were almost erased from history. Imagine a world where the past holds secrets more thrilling than any fiction. Forgotten manuscripts, hidden tombs, government cover-ups. We're diving deep to bring you the untold tales that challenge everything you thought you knew. We don't just tell stories, we dig them up. So flip the hourglass and let's uncover the past, one forgotten secret at a time.
In 1943, a U.S. Navy ship vanished right in the middle of a naval yard, in front of dozens of witnesses. Then just minutes later, it reappeared, with the crew vomiting, disoriented, and some fused into the steel hull of the ship itself. No one knew what happened. The Navy denied everything, and yet, decades later, documents surfaced suggesting the experiment was real, and far more terrifying than anyone imagined. In the 1950s, a man named Carl M. Allen, writing under the pseudonym Carlos Allende, sent letters to UFO researchers claiming he had witnessed the experiment. He described the ship as teleporting from Philadelphia to Norfolk, Virginia, a distance of over 200 miles, and back again in mere seconds. He said the government had tampered with space and time and failed to control what they had unleashed. Most dismissed Allen as a crank, but he knew technical details that weren't public, and some of his letters referenced classified Navy documents. Stranger still? Some of the crew from the Eldridge vanished from records. No medical files, no death certificates. So could any of this be true? Turns out the Navy was actually experimenting with degaussing technology, using electromagnetic fields to make ships invisible to magnetic torpedoes. But some theorists believe these fields were pushed too far, possibly bending light, or worse, space-time. Einstein had long theorized about a unified field theory, a framework where electromagnetism and gravity could be manipulated together. Was the Navy trying to weaponize Einstein's unfinished work? One leaked memo from the 1940s refers to a Project Rainbow. That's the real name associated with the experiment, and it's never been explained. Here's where things get even more bizarre. Some conspiracy theorists claim that Albert Einstein's unpublished unified field theory, his attempt to reconcile gravity and electromagnetism, was secretly passed to the U.S. Navy during World War II. But Einstein wasn't the only name involved. Nikola Tesla, the eccentric genius known for pioneering alternating current, is rumored to have been approached to help develop the early stages of the technology. In fact, some say Tesla's death in January 1943, just months before the experiment, wasn't natural at all. The FBI seized all his documents, and among them, references to space-time warping, invisibility, and military applications. Was Tesla's work used in the Eldridge experiment without the public ever knowing? Officially, the U.S. Navy denies the Philadelphia experiment ever happened. While official Navy statements call the Philadelphia experiment a myth, there are reports from alleged survivors that paint a darker picture. One former sailor claimed his shipmates experienced intense psychological trauma, hallucinations, lost time, and an inability to stay locked in the present moment. Others reported being haunted by strange electromagnetic pulses, flickering lights, electronic interference, and even sudden telepathic episodes. According to one unverified interview, a crew member who went AWOL in the 1950s told friends, "We were gone longer than they think, and we didn't come back the same." Are these the ravings of disturbed minds or victims of a failed human experiment? The Eldridge itself was sold to Greece in 1951 and later scrapped, its logbooks strangely missing entire weeks of activity. And Carl Allen? He vanished into obscurity after being briefly institutionalized, then resurfaced with new claims, including government threats to silence him. There's also a strange connection between the Philadelphia experiment and another infamous alleged program, the Montauk Project. In the 1980s, a man named Preston Nichols claimed he worked on secret experiments in Long Island, focused on psychological warfare, time travel, and teleportation. He said the Philadelphia experiment wasn't just a one-time event, but the start of a broader program exploring dimensional rifts. Nichols even claimed the same ship, the Eldridge, was involved again. this time as part of an experiment in synchronizing 2 points in time between 1943 and 1983. Too far-fetched? Maybe. But the Montauk Air Force Station, where these tests supposedly happened, remains a magnet for conspiracy theorists. And its underground labs have never been fully open to the public. To this day, historians and military analysts remain divided. Was it a hoax, a misunderstood experiment, or a rare glimpse into a secret arms race of the mind? The truth may never be known. But if the Philadelphia experiment really did happen, it means our history is missing entire chapters. Forgotten, redacted, buried beneath decades of classified files. And if that's the case, what else have we been told to forget? Thanks for watching Hourglass Archive. If you want more stories the textbooks left out, make sure to like, subscribe, and click the the bell, so you never miss a hidden piece of history. And next time, we'll uncover the ancient map that may prove humans visited Antarctica thousands of years before it was frozen.